Rengoku, anime's greatest loser. I happen to love Demon Slayer a lot. I think it's really good. Rengoku, though, his fights didn't exactly go too well for him, which is one of the reasons why I like him so much. I don't like when the good guys succeed. I'm a bit of an asshole like that. And Rengoku's fight was, well, it was all cock and no cum, as they say. It didn't pull it off. And I see this title, Rengoku, anime's greatest loser, and I agree with that. Fact that, spoilers, this man lost a massive fight, died, never actually won a major fight. That's exactly what was so powerful about his character.
Hey yo, I want to talk about Rengoku real quick because something about this sword wielding, little girl choking, no blinking, strong.
Every single character in Demon Slayer chokes little girls. I feel like that's not a descriptor.
Dome having fiery goat just hits differently, and for a cool minute I couldn't quite put my finger on what. Like as I sat in that theater and was visually assaulted by the straight artwork that was this movie.
It's true. How is anyone supposed to criticize the show when they get literal assault from the brilliance of the animation of Demon Slayer? I think that's an incredibly valid thing.
I felt myself growing to like Rengoku a lot more than I thought I should have. No weird shit.
Love the guy.
And when the movie
there's also some really sick gender bend art of Rengoku. I'm just saying, not that that's relevant at all, nor do I even know about that. If hypothetically it existed, gender bend Rengoku art would be. Hey, whoa! How did this get on my screen?
It was over, and I walked amongst my fellow weebs, all congregating outside the theater to collectively gas this movie up. It hit me. I understood why I like Rengoku's character so much. I like Rengoku because this man is a walking L. Now hold on. Don't dislike the video. Don't click off yet, because I can see what your mouse is doing. Chill, bro. Chill. Just hear me out. Take a breath. Let's breathe. Breathe. Alright, we calm now? Alright, cool. What stood out to me about the way Rengoku was written was the fact
that he was so inspiring. He was so flamboyant. He viewed the world as a beautiful place. He had a wide smile and broad shoulders, pushing on, giving everything his absolute all. And the L that he takes inspires Tanjiro to move forward. Characters like that are so much more impactful than the characters that actually win.
He still managed to come off as goated despite his near constant failures. Like his swag is so next level.
This dude's everything Ace hoped he was.
That it blinds you to the fact that the man almost exclusively caught L's throughout this entire movie. Now look, I can't lie, he caught a couple W's in the movie, okay? He sauced up a couple filler demons, alright? He saved a train of 200 plus people using breathing techniques. How do you do that? I don't know. But I want to take some time to highlight all the L's this man Rengoku took. And then I want to look at how he was able to turn all these L's
I love the edits of the L's flying at him
into W's and talk about why this is such an important aspect to his character. So for starters, none of this train BS probably would have even happened if Rengoku just like did his job. Like he said,
oh, it's a tough pill to swallow.
He's on the train to kill a demon. Okay, but then he's kind of just like sitting there eating bentos and shit. Like, dog, did you think the demon was just gonna pull up on you and run your fade? Like, come on, dog.
I mean, that's kind of what happened, so I guess it worked.
Dog, you're a whole Hashira. You should know how these things work. And then on top of that, Big Bro falls right into the demon's blood demon art. He gets slumped on his own mission. Like, bro, you supposed to be the best of the best that the demon slayers have to offer.
Wow,
dog.
bro.
This is the type of stuff I'd expect from freaking Inosuke. Not you, a Hashira. Like, bro, falling into the blood demon art? That was a L, and it could have easily been a fatal L if it weren't for the grace of plot armor Jesus that was sitting right next to him, because to this day, I
actually like that. I like that they didn't make, like, these Hashiras, like, these all-powerful forces. I thought that was fantastic writing. And I know he's not saying that it's not. It's just part of Rengoku's character, the fact that he did take that out.
Still don't get why this creepy ass reverse data-handed ass demon didn't just hop on the train and murk everyone in their sleep. He really fumbled the bag with that one, I'm not even gonna lie. But what I really want to focus on is what we saw inside Rengoku's lucid dream. In his dream, we get some insight into Rengoku's character. From what I can tell, Rengoku really wanted validation from his father, so much so that his entire dreamscape was based around triumphantly announcing
this Code Geass soundtrack, you're gonna make me cry.
Announcing to his father that he had advanced the ranks of the Demon Slayers and become a Hashira. So he goes and tells his father that he has achieved peak Demon Slayer. And what does his father say?
You fucking bitch ass son, get me some cigarettes.
We don't care.
I like my response better.
We don't care.
Like, bruh, how do you catch a L in your own dream world? Literally every other body on this train is living out their best lives in their dream. How is your own dreams your biggest op? I'm not gonna lie, that's an L. But look, what does he do with this L? he turns it into a W. He doesn't just go sit there and cry about it. Nah, he immediately gets up, and the first thing he does is tell his little brother that he is loved and he can accomplish whatever he wants in life. Rengoku's dream of receiving validation.
Man. What an absolutely beautiful man. Like, just straight up. He's so pure. He's so heart. He set my heart ablaze.
And is not achieved, but that doesn't stop him from being goated. And I don't think we get enough of this sort of thing in anime. Sometimes I wonder.
I agree. Very often when you introduce like Hashiras, right? They're like the top tier. It's like introducing a Jonin in Naruto or whatever. Like even higher than Jonin, because these are like the pinnacle, right? It's like the couple of Kage tier dudes or whatever. I don't know. These guys, they don't take L's. They need to look like they're awesome. Yes, they'll have their tragic backstories, but like when you have Kakashi walking around, he had an ultimate tragic backstory, but he's always revered as this ultimate dude that even when he takes an L, he's just gonna come right back. Rengoku's not that person. Rengoku is a beacon of inspiration for the future, where Kakashi is like, he's a beacon of tragedy in the past.
How characters like Deku or Naruto would have turned out had they simply just got their dreams shot down off the rip. Like if Naruto had never had any chance of becoming the Hokage, never even graduated the academy, or if Deku was never given literal Jesus superpowers to become the #1 hero. Would he have even been willing to clean that beach and train for all those months if he didn't know he was getting superpowers once it was all over? It's interesting to think about, and I want to say yes, because Deku, yeah, that's my guy for real. But like, you can never really know until you're actually put in that position. But
I'm glad he's somebody's guy, because he ain't mine.
Rengoku showed is that he still had GOAT energy, even in the midst of having his dream crushed. And that's big.
It's a good video.
Bro, compared to anime, real life is some straight buns. And the unfortunate truth is, a lot of us will never accomplish our dreams in the way we saw them when we first set them. Sometimes willpower, hard work, friendship, and a good heart just isn't enough. And that's why I think characters like Rengoku are so inspiring, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I can relate to some aspects of these anime MCs, but I always feel like their relatability gets overshadowed by the fact that they can't lose. And you know they can't lose, and well damn, sometimes they know they can't lose. But seeing Rengoku carry himself with the same esteem as one of these goats in spite of taking L's is just so refreshing.
I made a video on Rengoku a long time ago. I went from like a different perspective, but I really like this take.
He knows he's that gas either way, and at least for me, that's a more realistic example of how I want to carry myself in life. That's why I think Rengoku's fight with Upper Moon Akaza is like the perfect last act for
Akaza. Pronounce it like you mean it there, buddy.
Rengoku. For one, the fight was freaking gorgeous, dog. Like the animators, bro. Yeah. The animators really unlocked their blood demon arts when they animated that jump, bro. Like someone need to call the demon slayers to go investigate Studio Ufotable, because I know they got some animation demons up in there. But two, it ties his character together perfectly. Because, bro, real talk, Big Bro got his ass beat. Like Akaza was really just playing with him at a certain point. But despite taking the L and literally dying of a fatal wound at the end, by the way, this man still stood by his conviction. He wouldn't let Akaza convince him to become a demon, and he gave every last ounce of power that he had.
Humanity won that day. The reason why I love this fight so much is, despite the fact that Rengoku lost the fight, he didn't like mortally wound Akaza or anything like that. Despite all of that, humanity won on this day. It's something that Demon Slayer, I think, does really well and doesn't get the respect for. It's not about winning the little battles. It's about the ultimate battle. It's about pushing forward to the next one.
To make sure Akaza did not get away. And in the end, Akaza still got away. And Rengoku literally died. And death? That's a pretty big L. But I think most people, at the end of the day, myself included, are going to count this as a W in Rengoku's book, because he quite literally stood strong by his conviction, while Akaza quite literally ran away from smoke. That's why I think this fight is so hard, bro, and why I think it's literally the best written moment in Demon Slayer. In anime, where battles of conviction are usually won by sleeping the other guy, I think it's really cool to see a fight like this, where Rengoku may have lost the actual physical battle, but still came out victorious as far as the battle of ideologies went.
Yes!
Like, that's a W.
Yes!
Hey, yo, but bro, you want to know what the biggest L in this whole franchise is? Rengoku's genetics, bro. How is your mom this bad? And you inherit all your father's whack-ass traits, bro.
Whoa, hold on there just a fleek little second, bro. You're gonna make fun of my dude. Listen, alright. Which one, chat? Alright. Let's be real here. 1 for Rengoku's mom, 2 for gender bend Rengoku. I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying. I'm just saying. Listen, you can't roast the genetics. Why am I getting offended on behalf of Rengoku's imaginary boobs? All right, let's freaking yeah. Anyway, so this is a good video. Teddy Slump, I liked your thing. Rengoku is really amazing. I really love that dude. I think that he's truly one of the GOATs.